The Gunners are looking for an easy win here. And if they can get an early goal, I think this tie would be effectively over. It's very hard to see Real Madrid coming back if they go for 2-0 down. However, if they get that away goal, then anything can happen. Well, what a start from Real Madrid. Just as we predicted, they've come out flying. There's a lot of movement from the home side in the early stages. And I think Arsenal are finding it difficult to cope with the tempo that Carlo Ancelotti's men are playing at. And there's another great chance for Real Madrid. And this time, Vinícius Jr gets the slightest of touches to it. He looked dangerous all throughout that move, though. And that was some lovely play from Real Madrid. We've just seen the replay of that chance for Real Madrid. And it really was a matter of inches. He got the faintest of touches to it, but it looks like he probably got the wrong side of the ball, didn't quite catch it cleanly. And so it drifted just wide of the post. It would have been some finish if he had connected properly because it was such a difficult angle. But the way that Real Madrid are playing, they're gonna get a lot of chances like this in this match. I think it's important to remember that whilst Arsenal won the first leg 3-0, this is Real Madrid we're talking about. And Real Madrid have shown time and time again that they are capable of turning things around when all hope seems lost. The question is, though, how much respect are Arsenal going to give to Real Madrid? Because if they sit back and defend, I think that will play into the hands of the home side. And this could become a very open game. And Real Madrid will fancy themselves to score 3 or 4 goals in this tie. It does look like the manager of Arsenal wants his team to keep possession, though. Real Madrid are a dangerous side when they're on the front foot. And if they can force Arsenal into mistakes, then they will punish them. But if Arsenal can keep the ball, then I think it will disrupt Real Madrid's rhythm and make it difficult for them to build any momentum. And what a strike that is from Vinícius Jr. He has cut inside of Ben White and curled a beautiful effort into the far corner of the net. Ray didn't have a chance. And if you look at the way that he struck that, he always had the belief that he was going to score. And it's no surprise that Real Madrid have got the goal that they were looking for. Because if you look at the stats, they dominated possession, they created a number of chances, and they were always likely to score in this match. But it's important for Arsenal to remain calm. We know that they are capable of scoring goals, but what's more important in this match is that they don't concede. If they can keep this tie at 3-0, they will be through to the next round. Well, Vinícius Jr has given Real Madrid the perfect start. And the Bernabéu is rocking right now. But it's so early days. And the most important thing for Arsenal is that they don't panic. They've played some good football in the opening stages of this game, but the quality in the final third has let them down. You can't switch off against a team like Real Madrid because they will punish you. And that's exactly what happened with Arsenal's previous goal. They gave the ball away cheaply in midfield and Real Madrid broke forward at pace. Arsenal have started to grow into the game now. And they had a big chance just before that goal from Real Madrid. And you have to feel that if Arsenal can find a way to break the deadlock, then they'll go on and win this game. Real Madrid looked dangerous on the counter-attack, but Arsenal looked the more likely team to score at the moment. This is a pivotal moment in the match. Real Madrid have started brightly, but Arsenal have started to get a foothold now. And if they can get the away goal, then it will put this tie beyond doubt. And there's a big save from Courtois. That was a good chance for Arsenal. And once again, we're seeing signs that Real Madrid are vulnerable when they're on the front foot. And if Arsenal can exploit that, then they could get the away goal that they need. That's a brilliant block from Militao. The Arsenal man looked certain to score there, but he threw his body on the line and deflected it behind for a corner. And this is the difference between the two teams. Arsenal are happy to keep possession, to play in the opposition half, whereas Real Madrid want to force Arsenal into mistakes. They want to win the ball back quickly and launch attacks of their own. Arsenal are looking for an easy win here. And if they can get an early goal, I think this tie would be effectively over. It's very hard to see Real Madrid coming back if they go for 2-0 down. However, if they get that away goal, then anything can happen. There's a big chance for Arsenal. And Odegaard should have done better there. But it's a big moment in the game. Real Madrid were pushing forward in numbers. They left spaces behind the full-backs and Odegaard had the freedom of the entire penalty area. And he should have done better than that. And that's the halftime whistle. At the break, it's Real Madrid 1-0 Arsenal. And Arsenal still lead 3-1 on aggregate. And although Real Madrid have dominated possession, it's Arsenal who have had the better chances. But the key moment in the game is that away goal. And if Real Madrid can find a way to get one, then you have to fancy them to go on and win this game. The second half is underway. And it's interesting to note that neither manager has made any changes. And we're seeing a similar pattern to the first half. Real Madrid are on the front foot, but Arsenal look dangerous on the break. And Mbappé has equalized for Real Madrid. This tie is now level. And this is the danger of conceding an away goal. Real Madrid never gave up in the first leg, and they were looking dangerous here in the second leg. And if they can find a way to break Arsenal down, I think they'll go on and win this game. Arsenal need to steady the ship. Things aren't going to plan right now. And if Real Madrid score another goal, then this tie will be turned on its head. Well, that's not good news for Arsenal. Real Madrid have scored the goal that they were looking for and they're growing in confidence now. But there is still time remaining and Arsenal have shown that they are capable of scoring goals in this competition. And there's a big chance for Arsenal. Martinelli raced into the box and went down under pressure from Carvajal. And the referee has pointed to the spot. The Arsenal players are appealing for a penalty and after a lengthy review, it's been overturned. And it was the right decision. The replays show that the Arsenal player went down under pressure from the defender and there was no contact. It's a huge let-off for Real Madrid. And this could be a pivotal moment in the game. The sending off would have changed the complexion of the match. And Real Madrid would have found it difficult to contain Arsenal for the remainder of the game. And there's a big chance for Arsenal. Once again, this could be the crucial away goal that decides the tie. And Trossard has put Arsenal to 2-1 up on the night. It's still 3-2 Arsenal on aggregate, but it's a crucial away goal and it will put pressure back on Real Madrid. Real Madrid haven't given up though, and they're pushing forward in search of a third goal. The away goal has given Arsenal breathing space, but they've lost their shape and they're struggling to contain Real Madrid. And what a finish from Eder Militao. He's risen highest to connect with the corner and powered a header past Raya. And it's 3-1 to Real Madrid on the night. But Arsenal still lead for 2-3 on aggregate. But the tie is still in the balance. Real Madrid are pushing forward in search of a fourth goal. And that's the full-time whistle. Real Madrid 3-1 Arsenal. And Arsenal progress for 2-3 on aggregate. Well, that was a thrilling encounter. And it was always going to be tough for Arsenal to come to the Bernabéu and get a result. And although they won the first leg 3-0, it was always going to be difficult to replicate that form in the second leg. Real Madrid are a quality side, and they showed that today. But credit to Arsenal. They held firm when it mattered, and they were able to hold on for the win. So it's a big win for Arsenal, but it was far from easy.